Hello everyone, very good morning. And in this session, we are going to learn about the limitation number 2 of the CDS. This is what you will get the message: too many association cardinality in dot dot star are not allowed here. When you try to use some value with the where condition. Already we have discussed about the CDS limitation of 1. You can go and check where we were getting the message association can't be accessed locally. Please go and watch out to understand when you get such kind of error and how you can avoid this. Let's go and discuss the CDS limitation number 2. Directly jump into Eclipse, and here you can see that I have defined one CDS association from EKKO to EKPO, and here just see I'm fetching some data from the EKKO, for which I have given the alias POH, POHEBLN, POH Bookers, POH BSTY, and EKPO we are exposing as a exposed association. So this is what my CDS is. Already I have created so that I can save some time. And now if you enable this, here, let me correct this association cardinality because it's from EKKO to EKPO. So cardinality of the association should be 1 dot dot star. All right. You can see that now there is no error. It's working fine perfectly. There is no issue. And if I run this CDS also, I'm getting the data perfectly. There is no problem, right? Association also will work properly. There should not be any issue here. We are getting all the data because we have not declared the key, right? Let's just declare this key so that it will get the exactly that related association, and that's why it's important to declare the key. So now let me run it once again, and if you come over here and click on this follow association, any of the VLN, you will see that you will get the corresponding results, only one record, right? So working fine. Now let's suppose you want to filter your CDS with underscore EKPO matter equals to this is some material number value. Just enable this and you will start getting one error message over here. What's this message? Too many association cardinality are not allowed here, right? The same message which I have shown you here in this PPT. All right, let me show you this PPT as well. All right, here you can see that the CDS limitation number 2, too many association are not allowed here. The same message which we are getting over here. How to avoid this error? How to correct this error? The very first thing what you can do, that you can change this cardinality from 1 dot dot star to 1, right? And that error will be gone. So this is first workaround which you can do. Only what you will get this warning that from EKKO to EKPO the cardinality is not correct. That is true, but you will see that your result is not going to get impact. You are going to get the correct result. Only from performance point of view, you are telling to the compiler that you have one-to-one cardinality, but actual cardinality is something different, 1 dot dot star. So maybe you will not get the desired performance, right? And that is the drawback, right? But this can be one workaround. Another workaround, what you can do that, let's make it the correct cardinality. So what I will do that all this workaround I will keep on putting here in this PPT, and maybe this PPT I will be sharing with you. So this is one workaround, right? What I will do also, that the problematic CDS also I will write it over here. So let's come and give this one dot star so that it will start coming, right? Let me go and put it over here. So this is your problematic one, right? Here you are getting the error basically. So I will mark this each in red. Here the error you will get in this one. This is our problematic CDS, right? This is the problematic one. Now the workaround one, which we can use, that we can change the cardinality one dot star. However, it will produce the warning because the cardinality is not correct. This is wrong cardinality which we are giving just to avoid the error. But we can expect the correct result. If you think something different than me, just write here in the comment box. But as per my understanding, it is not going to give you the wrong result because, you know, if you right click over here and click on the show SQL create, you are still getting the left outer many to one join over here, right? And when it's going to perform the join, then it will give you the correct result. So from result point of view, there should not be any problem. However, from performance point of view, because you are giving the incorrect cardinality, it may create some issue because you are telling to the compiler one to one. Accordingly, compiler actually design the, you know, algorithm. It will design the process how it has to fetch the data and get the data and display. But at the time of execution, it will see that, oh, for one EBLN, it can have the multiple records, right? So it is having something expectation, but in reality, the actual result is something different. So at that time, it will be a kind of, you know, sudden news, a shocking news for the CDS engine, and it may have impact on the performance. However, this is one workaround we can consider. Second workaround for this, let me share with you. At this moment, you can see when we are getting the error one dot star, right? This is our error, errored CDS. So here the valency, you know, of the cardinality is polyvalent because a star we are using, right? So whenever we use one dot star, that means for left one record, in right we can have minimum one and maximum any number of records. This is the meaning of one dot star, right? This is what we know. So when you use a star over here, that means the association is polyvalent, right? And when you use one over here, that's the meaning of corresponding to one record from EKKO. It can have one minimum and maximum one record, right? That means it's monovalent. One dot one means monovalent and one dot star means polyvalent. So in case of polyvalent, we actually get the error. Right? When you are going to make it monovalent, there is no problem. It's working fine. Just here we are getting the warning. Fine. Second workaround we are going to talk it about. In second workaround, what you can do that in order to see currently what we are getting the result basically, we are getting this result. Let me activate this one. And for this material number, right? Press F8 and we are getting this, right? For that particular material number, wherever it has been used, these are the EBLN, correct? So we are getting almost how many total number of records? It's 15 records we are getting. So maybe we can copy this one and we can also put it over here, right? So let's give it, I'll paste it over here, the result from the first, what we are getting, this we are getting, right? Just to compare, like, in workaround 2 also we should have the same result. So now let's go here, and if you want to have the material also, maybe just to check it out whether you are going to get this material number or not, we can give it over here, dot matnr, save it and activate it once again, press F8, and here also you can see that everywhere we are getting the same material. So this screenshot I will take it over here just to make more clear, right? Fine. So now let's go once again and talk about the second workaround. What we can do that we can use, we can use like this, underscore ekpo dot, here we can tell that put the inner join, right? Basically we are trying to put the inner join, right? So though by default it's a left outer join, association is by default left outer join, but because we are putting the where condition over here with the ekpo matter, which is the right table, right? Ekpo is right table, so with this we are putting the where condition, correct? So because we are putting the where condition with the right table where the value is this one, it's basically getting converted into the inner join, at least in this particular situation, right? So what we can do that we can use the inner join condition, where let's give the comma over here and matner equals to this matner, correct? So we can write like this. So what it will do, as we know that this inner we use for the purpose of converting our association into inner join, right? And in this where condition we are putting it over here. So this is one another workaround what we can use it. And now you can comment it over here. That's it. Just save this. It's still giving some error. Let's try to understand what this error is. The name partner is not unique. That's fine because already we are using it over here. So just give this name different material maybe, and now it should be fine. You can see that now there is no error. And see, in this case, what you can do that one dot dot star, you can use it over here. See earlier, like I'm just going to comment it, and what you can see, if you just enable, see, we are starting getting, we have started getting this error because of this one dot dot star, correct? Commenting this one, and now just enable this, and you will see that your error is now no more. Save this. You can see that you don't have the error. Just a warning you have, because one dot dot star we are using and we are accessing this particular field, so it will modify the cardinality, and that is expected also, right? So the association ekpo can modify the cardinality. It's warning. And what's the meaning of warning? We have discussed many times in our actual class, in ABAP on HANA class, right? So from that you can understand, correct? So see here, the association ekpo can modify. So this is fine, this is expected. Just save this, check the syntax and activate this over here. Fine. So this is another. Now let's press F8 and we are expecting again the same result, right? Press F8, and this time also you can see that the total number of records is 19, and how many was last time? It was 19 only, right? Let's count it. 1 2 3 4 5 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It was 15 last time, it was 15. This time you are getting 19. Let's see why this difference we are getting, correct? So this time we are getting some material over here. See, 110 extra, and this 110 also we are getting extra over here. So this we need to check actually why we are getting this. Fine, so I think I got what's the issue over here. Let me show you. Right click over here and show SQL create a statement. If you observe over here, see, just try to understand from here. What system is trying to do that? It's fetching all the elements, that's fine. And here, see, EKKO as POH left outer many to many join EKPO on, see here, EBELN. So mandate equals to mandate, right? Left hand side with the right hand side table. POH means EKKO and A0 means what? EKPO. Okay. So EKKO mandate equals to EKPO mandate. That means client field. And here POH EBLN equals to what? EBLN means EKKO EBLN equals to EKPO EBLN. So this what the result is first calculating, with the left outer join, and then it's doing the inner join, So this is creating the problem, right? This is creating the problem, this particular statement. So make sure that you don't access the data actually, okay, in order to achieve the same result, okay, because it's disturbing the cardinality. The way it is supposed to access, it's not accessing in that way, means what our expectation was, it's not accessing in that way. First it's putting the left outer join with this particular EKPO because we are trying to access the field, and association is by default left outer join. That's the reason actually, you know it's first footing the left outer join, and what's the result is coming with that result, it's trying to do the inner join again with the on condition over here with Matner. That's why we are not getting the correct result. So when you are using the second workaround, this solution, make sure that you don't access another field. You should have only one, then it's going to work perfectly. Otherwise you may have to get the incorrect result because you try to access the data from the right table, from the association. Fine. So now let me run it, press F8, and see here. Now you can see that you are getting exactly 15 records as it was earlier, and 391, 391, 391 only, right? So let me copy this. So this is also one, you know, workaround which we can use, but here what the precaution you have to take care, don't access the field, you know, from the right table, okay? Don't access extra field from the right table. This is what you have to take care. Now, one more workaround we can, and let me take this code over here and I will paste for the second workaround. So this is what we have, right? And here in the second workaround, precaution, what we have to take care that don't access extra field from association, right? So don't access extra field, otherwise it will give you not the correct result. However, I'm going to tell you the best way what we are supposed to do, right? Just giving the possible solution, but we can have the best way also, okay? Best and simple way. So this is what you don't have to actually do with. don't access, don't access this. Fine, this is perfect. Okay, let's discuss about the third solution. What you can do that you can do over here. uh, Let me not disturb anything over here. So what I will do, I will copy this and paste it over here, and this I will comment the previous one. Okay, and again I will copy and paste it. I will comment the previous one, and what I will do, ekpo I will write it over here, and here I will write ekko. Okay, so just I have changed the sequence of table. Okay, just I have changed the sequence of a table, and now uh, what we have to do, and that see here we have the ekpo, right? So let me do one thing. I will change, or just remove the alias. I don't require the alias at this moment. Maybe I can remove the alias. So dollar projection dot ebeln, and here under ekko simply, right? Or if you want to give maybe the alias name for the association, you can give the association name underscore ekko underscore ekko, right? So it looks good. And now just remove this ebeln bookers and bstyp here. So by default you are going to get this record from ekpo only, right? If you don't mention anything, this is what happens, right? When we use the association, by default the data gets accessed from the left table if you don't mention any prefix table, right? So what I will do, that I will mention the table I'm trying to get the data from ekko table, right? So ekko is here having the association name, so I'm giving underscore ekko underscore ekko dot bookers, and here underscore ekko dot bstyp, and then ekpo, just I want to get the Matner. Okay, and now it's giving some error. Let's try to understand what's this error is. Okay, the association ekko cannot be used locally in the view. That's fine, right? That is perfectly fine. Locally in the view it cannot be used. So give one dot dot one over here, right? Fine. So in order to correct this error, what we have to do, actually remove this dollar projection, right? Because this way we won't be able to use the dollar projection. What we have to do, that we have to use the ekpo, right? And we will see that that error is now gone, right? So dollar projection sometimes will create the issue. If you get such kind of error, better you use the ekpo, the left table over here and the right table. If you are using just the two table, right? If you have the three tables, how to get rid of this association can't be accessed locally. For getting rid of this error, I have already created the video under the CDS limitation one. Please go and watch it out. So check the syntax and try to activate. Okay, and now you can enable this where condition because it's one to one, so you are not going to have any error over here. Let's give this underscore. Uh, let's give ekpo over here, right? And just save this one. So you can see that now you are not getting any error. Let's see what's this warning is. This key definition, these are different. EBLP is missing, and that's fine. If you want to include that EBLP, it's okay. Just include this EBLP over here. So for this EKPO, right? So maybe what we can do, let's give the EKPO over here and EKPO. So it will be good, right? Just save this, and now the two key we have included over here, correct? And there is no warning, nothing is, now everything is fine. Just activate, and this time again we are expecting the same result. So press F8, and the 15 records, you can see that we are getting the 15 record. So this is also one probable solution, one workaround we can have. Again, depends on scenario to scenario, but this is one workaround you can consider. So now let's go and put it over here, workaround 3. Just give it over here, Control V, and I'm going to delete this. Hope it's clear for you. If you think that it's clear, just write here in the comment box clear, so that I will come to know, okay, you understood the solution. If in case you have any doubt, you can put here in the comment box. Now coming to the last part of this video, the best solution, in order to not have any kind of confusion or anything. Let's go back to the previous, the original code, right? This is what we have, the original code. I will go and just use this. So this is what we have, the original code, limitation to EKKO and all these things. Just save this. Okay, it's getting some, some extra characters, and let me try to correct that, because I copied from there. And whenever we copy from the PPT, we face this kind of problem. This is one another problem. We get some issue like this. Let's see. Now it looks everything is fine. Unexpected EOF. Where is that EOF? Just trying to find out. No problem. What I will do quickly, that let me remove this. Okay, I think I have to write it. That error is coming. There, it's not there. Let me remove this. Yeah, now this is fine. Let me write this code over here, underscore EKPO. Correct? This is what my original code, right? And in the where condition, I was trying to put ekpo.matnr equals to that value, this value. So giving this value over here, save this, and you can see that again we are getting the same error, right? So what you will have to do, the best solution, what we can think of, that just remove that which is creating the problem. This is creating the problem, so just remove this, comment this, maybe save this and activate this, and create a wrapper CDS, so that nothing will be disturbed. So better to create a wrapper CDS. Right click over here, new data definition, and ZCDS limitation to a wrapper, maybe, right? So wrapper for CDS limitation 2, click on this next, and here next, and next, and define view, simple. Okay, just create the another CDS and use this as a data source. Okay, data source, the previous one. So copy this, uh, copy here, come here, give this one, and select all the fields, insert all the elements, right? And here you use the where condition. So underscore EKPO and all is not required, just remove it. And the where condition, you have written it over here using the wrapper. That I believe is the best one, right? However, the other workaround also you can have a look, but this is the one which I can think of is the good solution, right? So just what your requirement was to just filter the CDS based upon the material, right? So create a wrapper and filter the data based upon the material, right? And maybe the association also we can use, so that here we will be able to use that one. Save this. Okay, we are not allowed. Let's see what too many association, again the same problem, right? So what we can do that, uh in fact underscore ekpo that matner, from here you will have to access, there is no other choice. And now you can use matner, and here also you can use the matner. Just save this one, and now the error should be gone. You'll have to activate, basically let me activate this. Okay, so now it's activated, and this time now the error should be gone. Just click on this button, validate button, and now you can see that error is gone. So this is what we can think of the best probable solution, right? So if you are developing from a scratch, this is the way how you are supposed to develop. First create the main CDS where you are accessing the material, and then create a wrapper CDS, and you can just go here. It's giving some error, I think more than 16. Select a shorter name. Yes, it's more than 16, that's why this error is. So just give W, maybe. It's still asking for shorter name. I think now it's fine. Just click on this save button and click on this activate, right? So this is what you are supposed to do if you are developing the CDS from a scratch. Okay, if already existing is there, maybe there also, I think first you go with the wrapper and try to implement and try to avoid this error by this way. So this is, we can think of the best solution to not disturb any kind of functionality or any kind of result. Create the series with proper association, remove the where condition from where, create a wrapper series, and there you put the where condition. And now let's go and run this, press F8, and here also you can see that we are getting the 15 records. So this is the final recommended solution. So walk around 4 we can say, or this is my final recommended solution over previous 3. However, previous 3 also, based upon the situation, you can go and check. If you think some different solution, some better solution, you can also share here in the comment box, right? So thank you for watching this video, and maybe one more thing I wanted to share with you. uh, Let me quickly share over here. So this is related with this. Let me copy this and I will paste it over here. Okay, it's telling that already it's created, so that's fine basically. But what actually I was trying to show you something about the monovalency and polyvalency a little more. So let me see if I can quickly create one more CDS, and there I can show you. Z ABAP CDS monovalency or something like that. Just giving some name. Click on this next, and ABAP tips next, next, and here finish. I'll be pasting that name here, JABAP CDS, just changing that name, JABAP underscore CDS underscore mono. So looking good now. Copy this and we'll paste it over here. Give some different name, just save it. So see here, and this was one of the workaround. If you want to, you know, avoid this warning also, so see, this is the workaround I'm talking about, workaround number 2. Okay, so in the workaround number 2, you are getting the warning over here basically, right? If you want to remove this warning, what you can do that you can use here one. So what this one basically is doing that it's converting this polyvalent association into the monovalent association. So this part actually I missed to tell you when we were discussing, right? So the at the compile time, at least you are not getting any warning, or and it will not have any bad impact on result also. So you can use this also as a solution and you can get the correct result without any warning or something like that. Press F8 and 15 records, you can see that we are getting. With this, let's wrap up. If you find it useful, type useful in the comment box, and if you have any some different opinion, feel free to share with me here with the audience. Thank you once again for watching and learning with me and being with me.